Okay, you guys weren't hearing me for a bit because I guess my mic was being full barred, so I just connected my mic back. So I'm gonna redo that again. Make sure this time is good. You guys can hear me in the car. So like I said, it's 5 laps. I'm basically gonna try to win this race from 20th position. I'm last on the grid. So gonna be a bit tricky for me to win, even though I already won this, but I haven't won it on camera, but I'll try my best to. It's all about your tire strategy and your pit strategy. In this case, your race strategy and all. I started on race hards because the duration for my tires are gonna last longer. So I don't have to pit early like the rest of the cars will. So let's check this out. And this is the version of Le Mans with the chicane. So I don't have the full stretch to go all the way down. I do have to turn 2 times along this long stretch. Here's the first one. Honestly, man, it's fun playing this game because it's giving me a little bit of a realistic feeling of driving, considering like I'm driving with a wheel and not a controller. Because I played F1 with a wheel and with a controller, and honestly, with the wheel, it feels a little bit better. So, guys, my goal today is to get into the top 10 before I pit. Because if I get into the top 10 before I pit, what's gonna happen? The cars in front of me are gonna have to pit early, and I will get a giant lead. So, what that entails for me is bigger lead and early pit for them. They're on old tires, I'll be on fresh tires. I have the advantage. So, and last time you guys saw me play on this track, you guys didn't see me race. I was, you know, just driving, doing laps. I think I did about 4 or 5 laps, I don't remember exactly. But yeah, guys, I'm in a full-on race right now. I didn't really move it that much. I just went from 15 to, like, from 20 to 15. I'm kind of holding back my power at the moment so I can conserve my, when I pit. But the car feels nice though. Truly, truly feels nice. Look at the speed of that car going around out there. See, the first car is gonna pit. The first car pitted already, and it's only been lap 1. Tells me he hasn't been conserving his gas, and his tires were bad. He's on hard, so he's pitting for gas. I still have 74% gas left, and 2 laps until I can pit. That's one way to lose a race, by pitting early on the literally first lap. Which is beyond crazy. There he is. Obviously, I'm gonna get out ahead of him. I'm gonna be in front of him, so. Thank you for that Ferrari to go wide, but he kept the position because I turned into him, so I'm gonna take it from him right around there, though. Hopefully. Come on, stop playing with me, bro. Ah, you got to be kidding me. Oh no, this is the extra word because that damn Ferrari stunned me. Okay, let's do this. Time to focus on this. my first and only refueling, guys. I'm very happy that I only refueled. I only have like came in the pit with 20 something 20% gas in my tank, so it's gonna fill up pretty fast. Here comes the gas. Come on, come on. I'm probably gonna drop down to like maybe 17, give or take, but we'll see. Okay, I came out 14. I think I can catch myself back from this though, because there's a couple of cars ahead of me that has to pit, so I need to get ahead of a few cars. So yeah, enjoy. So yeah, guys, because of the time I lost in the first lap with the Ferrari making me spin or crashing, I lost a lot of time to that, so that's why I was only able to push to second place. But it was still a good race, minus the first incident I had at the start of the race. I just dropped the gap down by like maybe three seconds or so. But he's still up, like, he's still up 8 seconds on me. There you go, 9. Like, I see him in front of me, but I'm not catching him. I'm really sending the car all the way. To catch him, I was pushing the car a lot more than I want to. See, I'm already out of fuel, guys. I'm not gonna pit, I'm going straight over the finish line, obviously, but you can hear the car, like, rev go up. There he is. I'm not catching him, but still great, cut to chicane, but it's okay. It is what it is. I'll take second, considering the incident at the first part of the race. To come out second was still plausible. Makes sense. Like I said, like guys, for these type of races, it only takes one mistake. So like, all you have to do is make one mistake, and then you can lose your chance of winning. So I was only 3 seconds behind him, 3.8 seconds. Because I broke the gap from 11 seconds down to 3.8 seconds, so. But honestly, yeah, it's, it takes one mistake. That's all it takes. It takes one mistake for you to lose track position and not win the race. That's okay. We're not gonna be watching that because that is 5 laps of replay. It's just long. So with that being said, that was a great first race though. I was really excited for that. Let's see, we've been doing this for the video's been up for like about 30 minutes now, so let's see. So the next race will be, where is it? Here. And that would be what race again? It has to be this one right here. On the reverse track, right? Please. Yep, on the reverse track. Perfect. So guys, as before, I'm gonna switch my tire here. I think I might be starting on a medium and then go medium to hard, just to give myself a little bit more speed. Go medium to hard. And it's gonna be the same type of way, so starting with low power and then build up from low power to high power at the end of the race to catch the first place car after everybody else pit and we're pushing around for the last lap. And this one is 10 laps instead of 5 laps like the other one was, so this one's a bit more longer, so it should be more interesting. I'm definitely having fun with this race for sure. This race was pretty good. I actually enjoyed this track a lot. So let's hop right into it and let's do it. And I gotta switch this all the way back to 6 so I can start with low power. And then yeah, enjoy the race, guys. That's how you win a race, baby. That's how you win a race. That's how you win a race, baby. That's how you win a race, bro. That's how you win a race. Like that. Finally, at least one win. Ooh, man, them brakes were hot. That brakes was hot, bro. The one thing I love about this track is I get to push the car to its limits, man. Ooh. I really get to push the cars to the limit on this track. Really great track, though. It's exciting to push this car to the limit on this track. Ooh, I just hit 3 million. Let's go. Let's go. That's blessed, bro. That's truly blessed. Thank you, man. I know you just joined. For the sake of the video, I'm gonna just let y'all see the highlights. It's been like almost an hour now, so the highlight for this video should be exciting. Because that was a race for sure. Definitely a race. I started in P20 and from P22 to P1. Had a little bit of struggles here and there with a couple overtakes that I could have taken better. Yeah, I could have taken a lot better overtakes than I did. But so far, I'm loving this car right now, man. The downforce on this car is beyond absolutely amazing. And the speed on this specific track, especially the reverse version of this track, the speed that this car gets is absolutely amazing, man. And also, guys, I am not using any NOS here. I don't know if you guys saw my screen while I was actually driving. This is the review, but when I was driving, there was no NOS, man. It was just all me. Full speed, down on the throttle, braking, right timing, good turn-ins. This was definitely a great race. Two cars in one go, man. Because I think they pitted. No, they didn't even pit. I just passed them on the straight. Yeah, I passed all three of them on the straight. This was an exciting race, man. Enjoy this, guys. And just for the sake of the video, I will do one more race. Maybe. I'm debating if I should do another race for you guys. Or if not, I'll save it for Friday, because today is Wednesday, so I'll save that race for Friday. Hopefully I can find a second race to add to it as well. But yeah, enjoy it. yeah, guys, for this part of the race, I needed to get past this car, the car that's behind me, in order for me to win the race. So, because as you guys see, I was in lap 6, right? I didn't pit yet, but a few other cars pitted. So I had to stay ahead of this car. So when we went into the pit lane, I come out in front of him. And then when all the other cars passed me when we pit, I would have to like push myself up again to pass a few of them. And then when they pit, I have to pass them. But as you guys saw, I put full power on the last lap, or just before the last lap. And then yeah, I took second. Then I pushed the car again to take first place. Very, very great lap. And by the way, guys, the pit stop that I made here was so last minute because I was genuinely not going to pit until the car was like, oh, yep, you need gas. I was like, oh, damn, I need to pit. Because you guys can see how fast I was going down on the straight. I wasn't even like on the line to pit. And then I saw my pitting. So I need to pit, so I just went right into the pit lane, man. I was like, shit. That was a good stop, though. The mediums actually did a very good job on this track. Let me feel now. Yeah, the mediums really did a good first stint. Definitely did a really good first stint on the track with the medium tires. Now I just had to play catch up now in these last 2 laps. So 7 and 8, I had to play catch up. Because man, I was in P10, which was crazy. Honestly, when I was in P10, I'm there like, yo, am I gonna pass these guys? Am I gonna win the race? But I kept telling myself, push the car, bro. Just send the car around these corners and just push. Yeah, and then I broke the gap. Yeah, bro. I was pushing the hell out of this car, bro. Definitely a great race for sure. Here's where I caught some of them on the straight. Yo, this car on the straight is fast, bro. Believe it or not, but I'm shocked this car on the straight is so fast, bro. It's unbelievably fast on the straight. Yeah, by lap 8 I was up to 8. I don't think I got 7. No, the guy in front of me and another guy didn't pit, I believe, so I had to push to get those 2 guys in lap 8. lap 9. Yeah, they didn't pit, so. Yeah, see all the top guys pitted. Except for the one dude in front of me. There's 2 cars in front of me. And I stayed behind that damn WRX, man. I had to stay behind that WRX with a close catching of it. Because what I know, as soon as we reach to go back past the finish line, I needed to get past it. So that's why I kept my power down at 6. And said, man, I must stay with it for the whole time. But when we get near that finish line, I'm sending the power straight to 1, bro. Take all that extra fuel and push it straight to the engine, bro, to give me the extra speed. And I think I actually came away this race with the fastest lap. Because that was awesome, bro. That was definitely awesome. Here we go. There they are. I'm right near them. Didn't overtake me because I didn't have an overtaking window. And then right here, bro, I said, fuck this, bro. Sorry for swearing, guys. I said, screw this. And man, so I pushed past his ass, bro, to get the 2nd place. Because now my car was in full power now. You can see the speed the car's coming around some of these corners with, bro. Go into cockpit mode so you guys can see. It might be a little bit slower from inside the cockpit, but you can definitely see the speed coming through some of these corners. Especially when I was on that WRX. And then I passed him right there into that turn. And I was full throttle all the way home. Yeah, I picked up the fastest lap at the end. Damn, doing a 145.5 as the fastest lap, that's very good. On this track, on 145.5 is very good, man. Ooh, bro, them brakes was hot, bro. Especially my front brakes too. Yeah, just my front brakes. You can see how hot they were. And that was the win, man. Down on that stretch. Damn, I've dropped the time by 2 seconds. I got a 143.7. Damn, okay. Yeah, guys, so that was definitely a good win for me right there. I'm very happy with that win. As you guys saw, I got the 3 mil. I'm very happy that I got $3 million because I am definitely gonna use 1 mil out of it, and it's like it's pretty interesting, bro. That race took a lot for me, to be honest. Thank you for joining, man. I wish you had joined a little bit earlier, but thank you for joining. I really appreciate you. You're literally my number one support. My number one supporter. Thank you very much, dude. Hope you enjoyed the gameplay. So yeah, that was that race, man, and that was definitely a race for sure. I might do another race on this track. Let's see. I'm not gonna do it right now, but yeah, this is another version of this track. I have to give this one a little bit more running, and by the looks of it, the gas consumption is like at 10, and the the tire wear is at 8. So this one I might have to run at a different time, but yeah, no, for sure, man. I really enjoyed that. I definitely need to do more of these races, the 800 ones. The other 800 race like this that I'm gonna do for you guys, it is just give me a second. I'm not gonna do it right now, obviously. Yeah, as you guys can see, I did this one and I didn't really win. I came in third. I really pushed myself on Daytona to get that one, and the same thing with this one. I really pushed myself to get the win for this. So and the one that I did on Dragon's Trail, that was a really great lap for me, really great race. And there's the one on Le Mans 24-hour racetrack. I won that on my own off camera, but obviously I couldn't win it in game, so but that's okay. And I'm gonna try to race one of these offline, so I can do the race for you guys on the camera, so you guys can see how the track evolution is and how my driving skills is. Here's the one that I'm going to do for you guys on Friday, which is going to be the Tokyo Express race, which is a 10-lap race with rain for a few portions of it, and then yeah. So this should be exciting. I'm truly excited for this. So yeah, let's head back, guys, and I will be enjoying that 3 mil. I'm not gonna use all of it right away. I need a couple more hundred before I do what I need to do. I'm probably gonna go buy a car. That's what I'm gonna take that $1 extra $1 million to do, because that's exactly what I said I was gonna do. But I need a couple more $1,000 just to secure it, because I think it's like 1.2 mil, I believe. It is in Asia. Actually, let's go to Europe first. I don't know if it's gonna show it to me here in the McLaren sector, because no, it's not gonna show it to me here. The car that I'm talking about is only gonna show it to me. Where is it? I have to go into Asia. I think there's like 2 of them or 3 of them. And yeah, there's this one. That's a go-kart, guys. I'm not buying a go-kart for 10K. Like, no. This is a Red Bull car, which is just, I'm surprised it's a bit cheaper. I believe this version is cheaper, but this version is like, yeah, exactly. This version of it's, I think this is a version without the cockpit. Yeah, that's the version without the cockpit. And these 2 versions are the one with the cockpit, which is like $3 million. But the car that I could buy this F3500A, very fast F1 car, or I can buy the F1500T A. Not really crazy about either of them like that, so, or like these ones I might get it, but just not right now. Like, it's on the list of cars I want to get, but it's not on my list to get right now. And I definitely would like to get these in the center colors for sure. But the car that I'm definitely gonna get, though, it's in this one. It's not a Formula 1 car, but it looks closer to the Formula 1 car that we have. It's more closer to a Formula 2 car. And this is it. It's this is the F23, which is, I think looking feels like a Ferrari. 23 says, because in F1 it's like Scuderia, but I'm just guessing it stands for Super Formula 2019, and then yeah. I don't know which version of this car I'm gonna get, either the Toyota version or the Honda version. I'm gonna check out what the people say about it, and then I'm gonna eventually get it. But and give or take, I might get the newest version instead of getting the 23 version. The 2019 version. I might get the 23 version. So there's a 23 version of the Honda, and then the Toyota. So this will be there for me to buy. Yeah. So I'm excited to definitely buy that car for sure. What the heck is this? This looks like a BRZ modified, or some Japanese type of car. Yeah, that's a Honda 2. Oh, that is a modified Honda 2000 GT1. That looks interesting. That looks like a good collectible. And this is, I have no idea what this is. It looks like it's given it's definitely giving me a Nissan 360Z. That's what it's giving me. Because by the looks of the body, it looks like the 360Z. Just check out some of these things. Oh man, look at this thing. 100K for this thing. That's a RX-7, guys. Wow, that looks really cool. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna look into getting some of these cars. Most definitely getting some of these cars because, you know, I'm really truly interested in buying some of these cars. Okay. And then a car that I actually do want to get, and this is just because it's a really good car from what I saw, and a friend of mine have this car in real life, but I don't know what year he has it. He actually has this car, the Elantra N 2023. It's a decent road car, and I'm gonna be honest, I might get it in red because he has it in red. So, and I'm not gonna lie, the car looks absolutely amazing in red. The bright blood red on this car looks really amazing. This is definitely a car that I would love to get for sure, just to have in my collection of cars. Nice Elantra N, very good car, very balanced. So that's on the list of cars to get. But I'm definitely getting that Super Formula car, 100%. So yeah, let's head back, guys, and then from there we'll end the video. Yeah, thank you guys for joining tonight, though. I really appreciate you guys being there for me tonight, and yeah, I definitely enjoy driving the heck up out of this car right here, man. But just before we go, I'm gonna swap it out for a different car for literally 2 seconds. I gotta do some maintenance on this car. As you guys can see, the engine here, gotta do a couple maintenance. I'll probably do the maintenance like off camera. Just wanted to switch so I can hear the engine of this car. Here's the engine for this car one last time, guys. This is definitely a race car for sure, guys. So with that being said, yeah, thank you for joining. I'm definitely gonna head back out, and yeah, call it an end of stream tonight. Today was definitely a good video for sure, so I definitely enjoyed this one 100%. So yeah, thank you guys for joining tonight, and I will see you guys Friday night for a next stream with another 1 or maybe 2 races, but I will try my best to give you guys 2 races. Or if I don't give you guys 2 races, I might do some driving with a Formula 1 car on maybe 1 or 2 tracks. So stay tuned, and yeah, peace out. And also, before I leave, before I actually leave, guys, I really appreciate if you guys click that subscribe button, click that like button, and the share button. I really appreciate it, and I really appreciate the support. And yeah, have a good night, good evening, and a good afternoon wherever you guys are in the world. So With that being said, peace out, man.